Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today we're doing a tier list, but not just any tier list. It's Blood and Iron, how easy the roles are to counter in a battle. So, super easy, easy, 50-50, hard, and super hard. Hard is, super hard to counter, and super easy is, I'm gonna explain how to counter them as we go, and this is gonna be interesting. So follow if I haven't seen anyone do this before. So let's just go. Um, Lancers. We can start with Lancers. Basically, um, just move to the side. The horses can't attack on the side the weapon is not on. So I mean they're pretty easy. Actually, super easy. This is the worst cavalry role in the game, basically, I think. Um, and simply because they have nothing to go with. They have the long stick. That's all they have. And if you're like a pikeman or line infantry, you're basically the same. You're on the same level as them. So it's just not worth it to play this role. Just move to the side. Why don't people do that? If we're in a horse battle, it gets kind of tricky. Use your teammates, use your people around you, use your surroundings. Just don't always engage too. When you see an opening, just take it. Hussars, they're speedy. I will put them at easy here, just because they're much speedier, they're better, but you can crouch if you're a line infantry or pikeman. They will usually not hit you that well. And I mean, you can even shoot them if you have good enough aim. And it's the same, just move to the side, bro. It's easy. Dragoon, it gets tricky. If you have a good Dragoon that actually knows their ways, uses the gun good, you should probably not engage that much because that's just setting yourself up for disaster. I'll put them slightly above Hussar, not in 50-50, just because, yeah, there is it's easy to counter the Cavs if you just know what you're doing. If you're a Cav yourself encountering a Dragoon, if they have good aim, you're probably dead. I mean, there are many good Dragoons out there, so watch out. Musicians, just don't engage with your sword, usually. If you're not confident, just basically shoot them. It's so simple. If you're a musician yourself, you can even try to lure them, like easy. Color bearer, same, but I like them more, so I'm gonna put them slightly above. Actually, they're harder, they're easier because the big flag. Pikeman, unless you're unless you're a cavalry, you're not going to die by this guy. He sucks. He's usually they're too confident in their long ass pike and they engage too much, end up dying, and it's just a bad roll. You're only there for the cavalry, so stick to the cavalry. Artillery, uh, just flank them. Just move to the sides. Easy, in the middle of Dragoon and Hussar. Partisan, I mean, this is the best 50-50 at this point. Like, it's like if they get a good role, if they're good gamblers, they swoop you. If they're in groups, they partisan rush and kill you. If uh, if they're unlucky, you kill them. Usually, these people can actually be pretty skilled and you don't even realize and you just die. So they're a good 50-50. And then there's officer. Just stay at a distance. I will say a good 50-50 because some of the maps are pretty cramped. So officer is actually in the meta right now. They're 50-50, slightly below, actually slightly above partisan. And then sapper. Here we go. Don't engage the sapper. I know he's camping, but don't engage him alone. If you're alone, use your gun. Use your gun. Take cover, or don't take cover, just use your gun. Simple. Try to bait them. But I will say they can be pretty annoying and camping sometimes. And if you actually have a good sapper on your hands, you could be easily dead. They could sneak up on you and just kill you. Um, Line infantry. This is actually one of, you know, the main roles. I will put them slightly above sapper. Stay at the distance here too, but they also can shoot. Uh, and they have the bayonets, and it's kind of scary to deal with. But sometimes they get overly confident. You flank them from the sides while they're using their bayonet, and they're dead. So they need to be more careful. Light infantry. This one, I will put it at super hard just because stay at your cover position. Just don't reveal yourself until they try to engage in any way. Shoot them. If you miss, that's you need to you need to practice. If you know they try to engage it, you could be dead. Like they're super hard and most of them are really sweat, so they're not gonna like be baited by you in any way. They could miss, of course. Now, riflemen, slight accuracy. Slight accuracy increase. But since their reload is so long, they actually get worse than light infantry just because of the reload speed. It's like 16 seconds. It's so long that you could walk from your position and engage them with your sword, and they are using like a worse sword than yours. I think they're like, if you're confident enough, just use your sword. If not, try to use your other weapons. Sometimes they can be annoying, especially since many of them are sweats. They're really good at aiming. Um, so yeah, this is my tier list on how to counter the roles. If you disagree with me, explain it in the comments, please. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.